Hi there! Welcome to Pallet University and the first episode of our Let's Play of the new Pokemon Snap. If you are new to the channel, hi, my name is Gavin. This is normally not really a Let's Play channel, however, the reason why I'm Let's Playing this game, as well as, if you did not see it, all of the old Pokemon Snap, which actually is right here. I played it on original hardware, but anyway, if you did not see that series, the reason why I'm Let's Playing these two games is because I, in real life, am a real biologist. In fact, if you're watching this the day it comes out, yesterday I actually just finished the final day of my classes for my master's degree. And I just have 1 week left until graduation. Yay me. So, I'm a real life scientist, and while the channel normally focuses on Pokemon science, as a biologist, one of the main things that I really love is seeing the different interactions between different species of Pokemon, something that I really hoped Pokemon Sword and Shield would give us. However, they didn't. They did give us lots of Pokemon in the overworld. However, they don't notice each other at all. They notice you, but they do not interact with each other whatsoever. So that is the main thing that I wanted to see with these games. You get to see some of it in the original Pokemon Snap, but not as much as I would have liked, so we're going to get into it with this one, hopefully. So if you're excited for that, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. And let me know if you're excited for this game too. Let me know if you're picking it up on launch day like I am. I've been avoiding everything like the plague because, you know, people have been making content about it literally all day, even though, yes, like, today's release day, and I'm filming this the day before, but whatever. So, we are... There's character customization. I probably knew that somewhere in the back of my mind. My name is, in fact, Gavin. Thank you. I am ready to start. So here's some things that I kind of want as I'm watching this. Laboratory of Ecology and Natural Sciences. Ooh, I love that. I want... I'd say the two biggest wants that I have for this game are seeing Pokemon interact with each other, number one. Like, organically in nature, as they would, as if they're real Pokemon. And also, hearing Pokemon not do their anime cries, which, like, so far it sounds correct. There's voice acting?
Greetings.
Is this game fully voice acted? Did we know that beforehand? Oh, JK, so it's not fully voice acted. Okay. Okay, so I probably should be reading this. Anyway, Professor Mirror, welcome to the Laboratory of Ecology and Natural Sciences, or LENS for short. I like that. My name is Mirror. I'm researching Pokemon and their natural environments here on Florio Island. Isn't this the Lentil region? Is there more than one island? DLC. Yeah, and that's not all. The professors... Okay, so this is Rita? Okay, let's see. Okay, Lentil region. Okay. Yeah, and that's not all. The professor's gonna study every single island here on the Lentil region. Okay. No one's ever done an ecological survey like this before. It's gonna be amazing. No one? Aren't you forgetting a certain explorer? Oops, good point. You've read the stories of Captain Vince, haven't you? Can't say that I have. But even counting him, Professor, your survey is going to be the first of its kind in 100 years. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thanks. This is Rita. Her parents are good friends of mine. She's on vacation while her school's on break. Oh, that's cool. Do internships. If you want to get into sciences, do internships when you're, like, during your summer. It'll pay huge dividends for you. Anyway. I'm not just here to goof off, Professor. I'm your research assistant. Yes, that's right, and I appreciate the help.
Anyway.
Now, before we go over what you'll be doing in the program, why don't we step into the lab and get settled?
Yeah.
Sure. Right you are, Professor. I'll lead the way. So yeah, anyway, what I was saying. I want two things. Actually, I think I might have mentioned them. My memory's really bad. It's also relatively late at night for me. Anyway. Alright, let me explain. The Lentil region is absolutely teeming with Pokemon. Photographing those Pokemon helps us learn more about them and their ecosystem. See, this is already set up much better than the original one on the Nintendo 64, just because, like, I think Oak was pretty much just like, hey, I found this weird island. Want to take some pictures for me? And you were just like, yeah, okay. And that's exactly what you're here to do.
By the way,
At night, you might even get to see glowing Pokemon. They're really pretty.
Right.
Now, without further ado, here's your research camera. I've got the same one. We can use them to communicate with each other and the rest of the team too. That's right. It's more than just a camera. It lets you keep in touch and analyze data on the fly. It'll also serve as a sort of ID badge for you here, so take good care of it. You got it, Doc. This game is so pretty.
what do you think?
Hydrate. Anyway. Awesome, right? The professor invented it.
Professor,
Can I explain how to use it, Professor?
Anyway.
Sure thing, Rita. Assist away. I'll go take care of some other preparations.
yeah?
Alright, come on, let's go outside. Tutorials are based on default button layouts. Okay.
Let's
I do like how they specify that. I've never really gotten into, like, button mapping or anything, but that's cool that they specify that. Let's see, perfect timing.
try getting a shot of that
Try-
Pokemon. You can press the A button to take a photo.
Okay, thanks for spelling that out for me, Rita.
Yes, nice going.
Can I move?
Now why don't you try moving the camera to line up your shot? See that circle in the center of your viewfinder? That's called the pointer. If you use the left stick to move the pointer around, the camera will move to follow it. Give it a try. You can point the camera up and down and even spin all the way around left or right. You can use motion controls to aim your camera too.
Can you?
Oh, look! Here comes Pikachu! Try getting a shot of that Pikachu! First, move the pointer so it's lined up with... Did you see that shape appear around Pikachu just now?
No.
Whatever
Oh, the little
shape
square?
around is the subject of your photo. Remember,
Oh, okay.
it'll be important when the professor's evaluating your photos. Try snapping a photo. That's it! Great job! But since Pikachu's a little far away, it looks kind of small, huh? Times like this call for zooming in. To zoom in, just hold the ZL button. You'll stay zoomed in until you let go.
Interesting. So it's like, it's not
Try snapping a
fully
photo.
voice acted.
Nice and big.
I wonder how much of the game is going to be acted, like, voiced like this, or like it was in the lab, where it's just a couple noises here and there as they speak. Interesting.
You want your subject's whole body smack dab in the middle of the frame, looking big. Looks like you've already gotten the hang of using your camera. You're doing great. Oh,
Thanks, Rita.
Great. You can adjust your camera and motion controls from the... You can also adjust them from the pause menu while you're out doing research. Hey, Professor! We've covered the...
I need to stop button mashing. I want to enjoy this game. So, like, in the past, I have, like, I remember with, like, Sword and Shield and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Rescue Team DX, I sort of rushed to make videos, and I'm like, I don't want to do that for this game. This is just such a casual game. I want to just take my time and enjoy it. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see, how was that? I hope you're getting the hang of your research camera.
Anyway.
Now then, I'll evaluate the photos you
First
took.
of all,
Would you mind choosing one shot of each Pokemon you photographed? Sure thing, Professor. I'll rate them using my special scoring system. Pick whichever shots you think are the best. Try selecting the Pikachu folder. Interesting. Okay. You can choose a photo with the arrow key, or arrow keys, D-pad, or by moving the pointer, press A when you've decided which one to show me. So probably that one. That one's probably better, right? Select the Vivian folder. I think I only got one, so press on the D-pad or click select show Professor when you're ready for me to evaluate your shots. Oh, plus, not just the D-pad. Oh, I like that animation. Starting with photo number 1.
a new discovery.
Oh, it's Pikachu. This is the first time you've gotten it as your subject. The first thing I do is rate each photo from 1 to 4 stars. I came up with a system to help us understand and categorize how Pokemon behave. Okay. Photos of Pokemon in an ordinary state get fewer stars. The more unusual behavior means more stars. Simple enough, right? That's pretty straightforward. To be clear, the number of stars a photo receives doesn't affect its score. Every category is important. Interesting. Okay. So I haven't kept up with too many of the trailers for this game, so I don't actually know how too much of it works. So I think I want to say like that they showed the scoring system sort of in like the trailers, but I don't know. By the way, the camera keeps logs of what has happened when you took each photo, or what was happening when you took each photo. That data helps me categorize your photos. Let's move on to the scoring. First, I'll evaluate the subject's pose. Snapping your photo at just the right moment is key to getting a high pose score. Now on to the other factors. Size is straightforward. The larger subject Pokemon appears to be in the photo, the better. Then there's direction of the Pokemon that the Pokemon's facing. Try getting it to face you in your photos. Next is placement. Try to get the Pokemon in the center of the frame for a nice balanced photo. And finally, you'll get bonus points if other Pokemon are in the photo with your subject Pokemon. So I know in the original Pokemon Snap, you only got that bonus if it was the same species of Pokemon. I'm curious to see if that's the same in this one. Or if it's just, if you have like 3 different species of Pokemon, you get more points. Let me boil it down. Remember this and you'll be fine. Get the Pokemon nice and big at the center of the frame, then snap the shutter. With all that in mind, here's your evaluation. 2968, okay. Looking good. Hard to believe you're a beginner. Oh, thanks. Okay, so we have a 1-star Pikachu picture. Picture-chew, if you will. No, don't.
Discovery.
You shouldn't. I said if you will, you should not. That was bad. That was a bad joke. Anyway, next is Vivian. The new addition to our research.
Nice work.
Remember, getting the whole Pokemon in the frame, looking nice and big, is key to a good score. Well, they hadn't let me use the zoom function yet, so it's not necessarily my fault, Professor.
How was it?
What did you think? Once you get your photos evaluated, you can use them to fill out your very own Pokemon photo decks. What a great milestone to work toward.
Right.
Well, that about does it. I think it's time you set off on your adventure. Yeah. Have they actually said what I'm doing here? Like, why did I come here? Like, it said that Rita was, like, his assistant, but, like, why am I here? That should about do it. See this pod? It'll carry you on your photography expeditions.
By the way,
It's called the Neo 1. It's the best. It can teleport to far off places in no time flat.
Here's the thing.
I finally put the finishing touches on it not long ago with a little help from someone I know. You see, it makes use of energy hotspots scattered throughout the Lentil region.
jeez.
Come on, Professor, the details can wait. No, I am a scientist. I want to know. Fair enough. Let's get you moving. Climb on in and touch your camera to the console. You got it, Doc. That's pretty snazzy.
Good luck! You got this!
Enjoy your first photo expedition.
You can customize the captions that accompany your photos. Write your own caption. Okay, don't let me read it. That's okay. Okay. Okay, so we are off and moving. We have a Dodrio.
Entrance to Florio Nature Park. The Neo 1 will automatically follow a set route. You can just focus on looking around.
Pichu, come here, little guy. Is there anything else over here? Okay, it doesn't look like it. What a good bird. This is so cool. It looks so pretty too. I wonder if there's going to be different Vivian patterns depending on which area you're in. So it specifies meadow pattern. That's interesting. Oh, Bidoof, do get back here. I know I think I saw a Wurmple over here. There you are. Hey, little guy. Hello? What was that? Something definitely just passed in front of the camera. Oh, it was an Emolga. Okay, well, he's moving pretty quick. I don't know if I'm going to catch him. What is that? Crystal Bloom. Okay. Welcome back. Oh, okay. Well, look at the poor little Magikarp. What are you doing, guy? Is there anything in the distance over there? Doesn't really look like it. Okay. Oh, this is so cool, especially after just playing the previous Snap. Because, like, yeah, like, I'm kind of older. I'm not super old, but, like, a lot of people who have played the original Pokemon Snap, like, grew up with it, and, like, I did not. So, like, I played it for the first time, you know, just, like, in the last, you know, month and a half or so. And so, I don't really have the nostalgia with it. And, like, it was a super cool game, don't get me wrong. Especially considering, you know, when it was made. But it was, left a lot to be desired, that's for sure. I haven't really even been looking up at all, have I? Ooh, more Pokemon. Wow, this is so pretty. And again, like, the original Pokemon Snap was on the Nintendo 64, like one of the first ever 3D consoles. So, for what it was at the time, it was incredibly impressive. But, geez, this blows it out of the water. As it should, because, you know, we're 25 years later.
That symbol
But
marks the spot where you'll teleport back to camp.
cool.
Basically, it's the end of the course. When you get back,
That was cool. That was super pretty. So I think the only thing I didn't get there, at least with the tools that I have available to me, is Emolga. Took 44 pictures and got 12 Pokemon. So now, just like before, it's time to show me some photos you took. Go ahead and choose one photo per Pokemon. Okay. You got it, Professor. Let's see, so... So there's a 2-star in here. Okay, so I got that because it was sleeping. I like how it tells you which ones are 1-star and 2-star. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I only got Grookey's backside, so that's less than great, but I only got one picture of Bidoof. Weird. See, here's the thing though, I don't know what makes it 3-star. Like, how is the 3-star one different? I guess is my question. I guess I'll submit the 2 stars. I might as well. Okay. I think that's about it.
Alright.
So, alright, let's have a look. We got Dodrio.
A new discovery.
So it's a 2-star. So I think it was because it was asleep it's a 2-star, I'm guessing. Great job with your sizing. The Pokemon looks nice and big.
Nice work.
We have Vivian. So before it was 1960. Got a much better photo this time.
A new discovery. Nice work.
The scores just intuitively seem much higher than in the original Pokemon Snap. I think the highest possible photo in that is like 4,600 or so, and some change. Next is Bouffalant, a new one for your photo decks. Cool. Okay, so it looks like it's just any Pokemon, doesn't matter whether they're the same species or not. The more Pokemon you get in a photo, the more insight it gives us into the area's ecosystem. Very true. I agree.
A new discovery. Nice work.
We have Grookey. Not the best photo, but that's alright. Oh, that's right, because I got Bidoof as it was running away. That's right.
Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work.
So this already, like 12 Pokemon is like you're 20% done with the original Pokemon Snap. So, because I think there were only 63 Pokemon available in that game.
Nice work.
In this one, I want to say I did see around somewhere today that it was 212 Pokemon in this game.
A new discovery.
So I'm just going to go through all of these relatively quickly, just because this is taking a while.
A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery.
It's obviously, pretty much all of these I'm sure I can get better photos for, so I might do that on my own time.
A new discovery.
So we've got Florges. A 3-star Florges, that's right. Okay, so it looks like all the Pokemon.
How was it?
Ooh, there's levels in this game. Interesting.
Anyway.
One last thing, let me tell you about research levels. Your research level on a course tells you how much progress you've made there. So each... Oh, okay, interesting. So each course has its own level. Once that level goes up, you may see Pokemon behave in ways you haven't seen before. Oh, that's such a cool... That's such a cool mechanic. Because in the original, obviously, there's only so much you could do on a Nintendo 64 cartridge. But it's like you... If you did nothing and went through each course, every time it would be the same. So I'm sure that your actions affect the Pokemon in some way here. Well, I guess that'd be true for this game. If you did nothing, I'm sure that Pokemon would behave the same way over and over again, too, so... Anyway, it's kind of late. I'm a little rambly. Anyway, let's see. The key to raising your research level is to observe all types of Pokemon behaviors. That means getting photographs of them in every category from 1-star to 4-star. So in short, it'll fill up that photo decks. Keep that in mind, and you'll be right on the right track. So get out there and snap lots of photos, and cherish encounters with Pokemon you have along the way. This is the only Pokemon professor that like seems like an actual scientist to me. Like as someone who is like a practicing scientist, he's the most believable by a long shot. I'd never have guessed it was your first trip out there. Keep up the good work. We got a gift. Is it the fruit? No. You researched Florio Nature Park for the first time. Yeah. You got a score of 1,000 points or more in the placement category during a photo evaluation. Cool. You got a score of 500 points or more in other Pokemon. I'm going to save them to album. Let's see. After research trips, you can choose photos to save to your album, which is in your space in the lab. You can also choose to re-snap them to make some changes to photos before you take them. Actually, I'm not going to do this now. I might do that later. So I'll go to camp. Her curly ponytails. I don't know why curly ponytails are highlighted there, but are her signature look for Rita. Interesting.
Now then.
I don't know what that hairstyle is, but I don't think I would call it ponytail. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, that covers just about everything.
Hey, so
Can we go on a nighttime photo shoot later? Not yet, but soon, after a little more practice.
Also,
Let's see. By the way, don't forget to come back. Don't forget you can come back to the lab and take a look at your photo decks at any time. Cool. I'll explain more about that when you stop by the lab.
anyway.
Well, don't let me keep you any longer. Go have a good time and snap some photos. Well, we might as well go to the lab then. This episode's going to be the longest of the series, probably by a lot. Most of them are going to be around 15 minutes or so. This is the professor's lab. Not that it's your first time here, of course. This is where the professor does his research and works on the mechanical stuff. In fact, he pretty much lives here.
all right.
That's pretty much how a field station works, yeah. Anyway, let me give you a quick rundown of what you can do here.
Excuse me.
That server over there is where we store our research work. There are a few things you can do with all that data.
First.
The word data is plural, and a lot of people don't understand that. So the proper use there is those data, not that data, because it's plural. Because I don't know how many people make it to the end of each episode, I'm going to restate that at the beginning of the next episode because that's something that really bothers me. Anywho, first you can check out your photo decks. That's the encyclopedic record. Is encyclopedic a word? Probably. You're building with the photos you're taking. Isn't it cool getting to put together your very own photo decks? It is pretty cool. Next, there's your space. That's where you can see your personal photo album and adventure milestones.
By the way,
Your album is for your photos that you want to keep but not put in your photo decks. Ooh, interesting. You can edit your album photos in some cool ways too. Am I forgetting anything?
Professor!
Hey Professor, was there anything else I was supposed to mention?
Also,
He flew right in there. What the heck? Did you cover what we do on the internet?
Oh,
Oh yeah, that was it. You can use the online internet feature. You can see photos from players all around the world. If you really like a photo, you can tell the photographer, nice job, by giving the photo a little digital medal. Cool. They're called sweet medals. Give all you want. People love getting them.
agreed.
That's right. You can also see other photographers' rankings in each score category.
okay.
All right, I think that's everything. I'm sure you'll figure it all out quick.
All right.
Don't be shy, try everything out. That's probably going to do it for this episode. So, next episode, I'm probably going to run through that course again. Because I think we just need to probably, like, increase our score to get to level 2 to unlock the next one. Or maybe the nighttime one. So, that's what we're going to do next episode. So, keep an eye out for that. Probably coming out later today. I probably should have explained that toward the beginning of the episode. That for a little while, I'm probably going to be doing 2 episodes a day. As long as I can find the time to do that. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm super excited for this. This obviously looks beautiful. I think this is what everyone wanted Sword and Shield to look like. Legends Arceus. Hopefully Legends Arceus will look this good. Anywho, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Twitter to keep up on all things Pokemon Science. You can follow me at Pallet_U. If you feel like this content is worthy of supporting financially, we do also have a Patreon, the link to which you can find down below in the description. A big thank you to our current Patreon supporters, Patty Murphy and Sam McCarty. Your support is incredible. In fact, you guys actually paid for this game for me. So I love you guys. You guys are so amazing and incredible. And like I said, your support means the absolute world to me. It really does. And lastly, thank you so much for watching. And as always, there's a time and place for everything.